Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thank you for joining us. I have Elio Assuncao, Venture Capital World Summit as my guest on today's show. Elio, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. All right. Let's talk about the international investment events. You do scale-up and startups, entrepreneurship. Number one, when and where is this next event?
The next event is in Redwood City on the 29th of November.
So that's Redwood City, California, right?
Yes,
okay.
California.
Tell us about scale-up and startups.
Well, there was a gap in the market where international businesses were looking to have the best growth possibilities and making the right contacts for the businesses. So people had to either attend different events in different cities, in different countries, without being able to follow a World Series. So by joining our event, they could come. It's always the same people, and we can always make the introductions in different cities and countries. And that's what we can offer through our network as well. And that's what makes us different. So people don't have to go to different events to receive the same opportunities, which every event does vary as well. So that's what we offer, and it's specific.
Let me ask you a question. When you make these introductions, what kind of people are these startups meeting?
Well, they are meeting a variety of investors, and the investors, on the other hand, they're also looking to diversify their investments. So they don't always have the time to travel to different locations to find new ideas, which is always, the benefit of any event is to meet people face to face. And they would like to discuss, if they're looking to make an investment, they would like to know the people better. So they can have an hour talking to them, discussing their plans and getting to know people. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what business is all about, is getting to know people better. And that's how they gain trust and confidence in their investments as well. There are many events where it's a very large crowd and audience, and it's always difficult to make the right connections and to spend enough time with anyone which they may be looking to talk and speak to.
Yes, and I applaud you on being able to make this happen. How long have you been putting these events on, the Venture Capital World Summit?
Well, it started in 2013, but it was only in Cardiff, a small city in the UK, although it's capital of Wales. But when you compare with the large international scale, it's quite small. Then I started in London, and then in Brussels, and now this year we started in Paris as well, and in New York. So, and next year we are going to Toronto, and we have plans for Asia as well.
Oh, congratulations. Now, Redwood City is this one. Silicon Valley and New York events, do you want to tell us anything about those?
The New York event was our first event this year. We had about 12 people, but investors, and that was quite interesting from a point of view of being the first event. So, and I enjoyed very much meeting the people and the city, and how things can be done, which is, you can see the differences between other countries as well. And New York is a big hub as well, particularly in e-commerce as well. And I did learn a lot, and I enjoyed the events. People made presentations. There was a presentation from a foundation, which is a non-for-profit, and they are looking to do other things as well around the world. So that was a good event.
The types of companies that are coming to your events, can you give us any feel for who is showing up to meet the investors, the kind of companies that are there?
It's companies usually that they are looking for the second round of investments. So they are companies which already have customers, they have a turnover, and they have data which goes, and they are looking for the next step. So either to expand, to grow, or to go international. So that is our target market, and which kind of fits well with the theme of the event.
Are they
So
biotech? Are they blockchain? Are they minerals, the renewables? What kind of companies are they?
the event itself is quite agnostic. So at the moment, because it's a full day event, it's just a one day. So we can't split into property or biotech. So we do welcome any company. Our particular niche in terms of my company, we do have a background in AI, and my other board membership has in blockchain as well. But my background is more AI. So that's, but we don't distinguish, because as you know, any company, any business has value. So, and we're just looking to facilitate that for them to grow.
Great. Elio, thank you for being a guest on my show. Appreciate this.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. You've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.